my Barbaloots. Today we are going to keep talking about bugs. We're going to keep talking about caterpillars because the caterpillars turned into butterflies and they change a lot, which happens a lot in the season we are in right now, spring. In spring we have lots of changes. The trees might start having more flowers on them. Flowers on the ground are blooming. Animals are being born. They're hatching out of their eggs like baby birds. Caterpillars are turning into butterflies. Spring is all about change. So today we're going to read another book about caterpillars, and we're going to do a little art activity afterwards. Today's book, if you haven't already seen, is a Pete the Cat book, our favorite. So this Pete the Cat book is called Pete the Cat and the Cool Caterpillar. Let's see what's going on with Pete today. Pete is on a bug safari. He and his friends are looking for bugs. How many bugs do you think they're going to find? And you see in each of their hands they have tools to help them find those bugs. What kind of tools do you see? I see nets and magnifying glasses. Oh, but look at that monkey. He has a banana. Can we use bananas to catch bugs? I don't know about that, Mr. Monkey. Callie spots a small black ant. It's building an anthill, she says. Groovy, says Pete. Gus finds a round red ladybug in the mint patch. It has 9 spots, says Gus. Nice, says Pete. Look, they have mint plants just like we have our mint on the playground. The little mint leaves we like to smell. It smells so good. Apparently the ladybug likes them too. Marty sees a big black spider. It caught a fly, he says. Neat, says Pete. Pete finds a green caterpillar in a flower pot. See his little caterpillar there? I will bring it home to show Mom and Dad, says Pete. Mom helps Pete build a home for the caterpillar. They use a big jar. Dad puts lots of little holes in it for air. Pete puts the caterpillar in the jar. Pete puts some leaves in the jar for the caterpillar to eat and a twig for him to crawl on. Good night, Pete, says Dad. Good night, Pete, says Mom. Good night, caterpillar, says Pete. When Pete wakes up, the caterpillar is gone. Where did it go? Did the caterpillar run away? No, it's not gone, says Mom. It did not run away, says Dad. Look, they say, and what do we see in the jar? What is that? It's a cocoon, or a chrysalis, or a pupa. And what's inside of there? The caterpillar. The caterpillar is inside there, says Mom. It's called a pupa. Will it stay in there forever, asks Pete. What will it become, Pete asks. It's a surprise, says Mom. We must wait and see. Pete waits. Callie comes to visit. Did it come out yet, she asks. Not yet, says Pete. Pete waits some more. Gus comes to visit. Did it come out yet, asks Gus. Not yet, says Pete. Pete waits even longer. Marty comes to visit. Did it come out yet, says Marty. Not yet, says Pete. Pete waits and waits and waits. Then one day, something finally starts happening. The pupa starts to wiggle. Something is happening, says Pete. It wiggles even more. Everyone comes over to watch. The pupa cracks open. Something is coming out. What can it be? I bet we know. A head pokes out, then some legs and some wings. The caterpillar changed into a beautiful butterfly. Wow, says Pete. That's a monarch butterfly. See all the orange and the black and the little white polka dots? It's a beautiful butterfly. The butterfly slowly moves its wings up and down. It's ready to fly. They take the jar to the park. Time to say goodbye, says Dad. Pete opens the jar and the butterfly flaps its wings. It flutters out of the jar and lands right on Pete's nose. That tickles, says Pete. Then the butterfly flies up into the sky. Bye-bye, butterfly, they all call. Say bye, butterfly. Let's find a new caterpillar, says Pete. Change is cool. The end. Yay! So we got to see again how the caterpillar turns into a pupa and then comes out as a butterfly. So we made our letter caterpillars. We had our name on them. Today we're going to make butterflies. And to make our butterflies today, we have coffee filters, markers, water, and then we have our options. You can use a pipe cleaner, a clothespin, and I'm curious if we could even use maybe a little office clip, mom and dad, maybe even like a chip clip to make the wings. So first what you're going to do is you got your tray to do it on, maybe a cookie sheet to do it on, so when we drip the water we don't make a big mess everywhere. So you're going to take your coffee filter and I want you guys to push down, make it kind of smooth it out a little bit. It doesn't have to be all the way flat, but we want it so we can color on it. Then you're going to choose what colors you want to use. I chose blue, pink, and purple. Morado, rosa, azul. So then you're going to draw all over your coffee filter. You can draw a design, you can scribble scratch, but what I want you guys to do is I want color all over that coffee filter. I used a lot of blue. Now I'm going to use a lot of purple. And I'm going to color all around because I want my butterfly to be so colorful and pretty. And these are some of my favorite colors. Now I'm going to use my pink. And I'm going to add, ooh, that pink is so bright. I'm going to do swivels, little circles all over with the pink. All right, and now once you've covered a lot of that white, we want to cover as much of that white with color as we can. Then when we're done, you're going to take the water. You can use your fingers to drip, something small to drip. I have a little dropper. You can even dip your fingers in there and let your fingers drip the water too. I'm going to use my dropper. And then you're going to drop water all over your coffee filter to get and see what happens to your marker. What do you think is going to happen? Is it going to stay the same or is it going to change like the caterpillar changes into a butterfly? Let's see. Well, as you can see, the colors look like they're melting. They're going all over this coffee filter and they're spreading. So once you've gotten all your marker nice and wet, the best thing you can do is take it outside to let it dry, and it only takes like 30 minutes. And you can go outside and play and then come back and you'll be ready. And then when it's ready, it'll look like this. See, now it's all dry. So we're going to take it and you're going to take it in the middle and you're going to scrunch it like this. You're going to bring it together. My butterfly wings are not cooperating. Let's go this way. There we go. See, now I've got little wings. It looks kind of silly like that, right? A little bit like a butterfly. So then you could take a clothespin and squish it on there. And spread out your wings so it can fly. And then you have a little butterfly to fly away. Or you could use a pipe cleaner. I have a pink pipe cleaner that I'm going to use today. And we're going to twist it a little bit so that the coffee filter doesn't go anywhere. And then twist it. And then you take them and you're going to roll them to make antennas because butterflies have little curly antennas on their heads, don't they? And then, now I have a butterfly with antennas. And he can fly away. Bye, butterfly. Just like in Pete the Cat. Bye. All right, well, I hope you guys get to do this activity and that you have a lot of fun. It's always cool to watch the colors change like that. Looks like tie-dye. Looks awesome. Alrighty, guys. Well, you have a great day, and I will see you another time. Bye, my Barbaloots.